hi, hello. I hope you're having a good day. Today, we are back with Dirge of Cerberus. This is the finale. I don't have work for the rest of the day. We're making it through. We don't have actually that much left. We have like an hour and a half. It's not that long. It's probably like a normal stream time. But anyway, I'm very excited. Last time, a lot of things. Should I recap at this point? We're like 6:48 out of 8:30. At this point, I trust you understand and know what's going on. But we did meet Vincent's dad. That was very exciting. So let's just jump in. I'm very excited. Let's start. Here we go. Here we go. What's gonna happen? Oh. Oh yeah, and Yuffie's here.
All right.
Yes.
She's in this tube. Everyone goes in these tubes. We're gonna fight Nero next, right? He's the next one.
Okay. Now, let me see if I've got this. You keep going, find Nero and Vice, and smack them into next Tuesday. And while you're cleaning house, I sneak into the reactor and shut her down.
Okay.
Haha, sounds like a plan. So, see you around, Vince.
Did everyone call him Vince? I don't remember this, but it gives me the ick. Vince. Why did she say? What's happening? What does that say? Discoverer Grimoire Valentine? That said Papa! His insane name. It's one of those names that feels like, I don't know, it's so Squeenix and it's kind of legendary.
Lucrezia? Hello?
Oh, look at him!
Anybody here?
That's your daddy. Somehow it's weird for me to think about Turks having parents. They seem like orphan children.
Father?
Yeah.
Who's...
Lucrezia, this file.
It's none of your business.
But it is. Why didn't you tell me you worked with my father?
Yeah.
Stop it! Just stop it!
She...
Lucrezia.
Look. Well, hold on. I will reserve judgment. Actually, no, I won't. I'll tell you now. I thought the scene was going to be a little longer. Oh, never mind.
It was all my fault. I didn't mean for your father to die. I couldn't. I'm so sorry.
But I never blamed her. All I wanted was to see her smiling face.
I'm obsessed with this Vincent.
But after that day, the light left her heart.
Wait a freaking...
So you've come to your senses and chosen me.
I don't like this angle.
Yes.
Hold the freaking phone right now.
However, if she is happy, then I don't know.
Baby, no woman is happy with Hojo, let me tell you. No person is happy with Hojo, let me tell you. Ugh, I don't want to look at it, even if it's shadow version. Hold on. This story is insane to me, and not in a good way. Hold on. Oh my god, everything's happening. A bad nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Vincent Valentine. Why are you fighting this battle?
Japan loves to ask this question. What's the reason you're fighting?
To destroy Deep Ground and stop Omega's return. It's time that an end is put to this madness. Or at least, that is what I tell myself. Though, I'm not completely sure that's the reason.
Not sure. Neither am I. But, Vincent, I don't want to see the world end.
So you mean to tell me she feels, we talked about this last time. Last VOD, we saw the papa, we saw that she kind of like, she didn't kill him. It was more like she was rushing around, doing this and that, and the daddy's like, don't rush. Don't be so hasty. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna be hasty. And then, boom, dead. Okay? That's basically what happened. Listen. And then, she has the guilt. So you mean to tell me, game, that she had the guilt, but she was more mentally sound holding the guilt to herself and not confronting it. She has like a break, or I guess Vincent is like, how did you know my dad? Why didn't you tell me? Because he wasn't like, I don't know. I felt like it wasn't like he was like shaking and beating her up or something where it'd be like, oh my god, you know, like he was just like, hey. And then she just is like, can't handle facing the truth or telling Vincent, oh well, I'm responsible for your dad dying. And then she's like, F my whole relationship with this man. I'm gonna go mess around with Hojo, which that is self-harm, okay? Let's be real. That's bad. That's really bad. So, but you know what I'm trying to say? This took a weird turn and I'm not happy about it. That she threw their whole relationship away. Even though and she did this like immediately. So instead of like, Vincent, I can't look at you. Like, instead of like just breaking up with him like normal or whatever, her guilt is so bad. I also, I have so many thoughts. Hold on. Instead of just like talking it through, she admit what she did and then she run away from him without him being able to respond in any way. And then she go to Hojo. And then you know what happens. The thing we can't talk about happens with Hojo. We don't want to talk, we don't want to think about it. It never happened. Block it out. But it's like you never saw his reaction. Then was it never really about Vincent? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, if I tell him, he'll be devastated. You assume this, or your guilt or whatever tell you this, but then he never felt this way, and you didn't even like wait a freaking day to you know, like, did you ever love him then? I'm doubtful. But that's the acid, remember? I said it was acid, and I think it's supposed to be Mako. I think, right? It's not acid, because something's in there. Anyway, I don't know if I like that. Maybe this is all for the best. I just think that that's not being a good partner. You just like, it is also not accepting your fate or something. Like, she feel like, cause then why were you going around with the son if you had the guilt the whole time? Or did this happen midway through? I don't think so. My interpretation of the story is that this happened before she ever met Vincent. She was working with the dad died, and then later she's assigned to Turk, because remember she was like, why you? And it was like Vincent Valentine's. Oh my god, that's a son, right? She knew from the jump, and Vincent did not know. Fine, okay, fine. But once you started doing a cute little picnic in the sunbeams and romance and whatever, I mean, I don't know how close they were, but if you're eating a picnic outside, that's like at least their date. You know? I don't know. I feel bad for Vincent. Is that bad? I don't know. I don't like how Lucretia handled this. Listen, I never accidentally murdered my man's father, okay? Like, I can't relate to this situation, but it wasn't really murder. It's not like she was trying, you know, I guess manslaughter or whatever. Accidental, but ended up, you know, results. Oh, are you okay, baby? This guy is tough. You know what I'm trying to say? I think people know what I'm trying to say. I hope so. This just feels, it feels like they didn't know how to break them up, so they made it this way. But I don't think most people would act this way. So it feels very odd to me. Or maybe she okay, so she feels like, okay, but hold on. She feels like she doesn't deserve Vincent's love because she has hurt him by taking his father prematurely from his life or whatever, right? Oh, I'm a bad person, I deserve hell, so I will get with Hojo, which is hell on earth, right? So, that's why? But then I feel like you're hurting Vincent, because even if you think you're garbage, I mean, that's a problem. Don't get me wrong, it's a big problem. But if Vincent love you and he don't want you to be with Hojo, like a normal person would feel, then you're hurting him as well. So then you're hurting him twice. I just think this is a kind of narrow. This reeks of Japanese romance drama. I tell you, Japanese romance drama love to have. We didn't talk about this, and both people jump to the wrong conclusion. And we spend 4 novel or whatever 4 manga book going around and around when we could have had one conversation. This would have ended. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. I just don't like that. Oh, there's the card key. I also think that reaction feels like you're running away from the issue because you can't face what has happened and what you did. But you're not the ultimate victim here. Really, I mean, I don't know how old Vincent's supposed to be when he's in the Turks, but... You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, the one that has the worst time here is Vincent, because he lost his dad, and then the love of his life was keeping a secret from him. Also, if you felt like you were such a bad person, then why did you get romantically... Well, I was gonna say, why did you get romantically involved in the first place? But, I mean, you saw what Vincent looked like. He's pretty irresistible, so I understand the appeal, man. I understand the appeal, but that was weird, and I didn't like this. I also think I don't know. I guess Vincent to me is the kind of person to kind of, I don't want to say passive. That's a little weird word for this, but like, he's not going to meddle so much, So he's like, well, if this is what she chooses, then he is accept her choice kind of thing. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing either, but... No, but he did try to fight it though, remember? When he was like, Hoja! And then they were talking in that like boardroom or whatever. Okay. Because you gotta say something. When it's that bad, you gotta say something, I know you don't want to meddle, but like, this is bad. Because, okay, Hojo ne. Even though I personally hate this man and I have my own, feelings. Anybody can understand that if you date someone like Hojo, or I guess not even dating, if you're just involved with somebody like Hojo, you're in a lot of danger. Because this man is, he doesn't see people as people, so, it's not good. Did you get rid? I thought that thing was dead. I guess not. The little crab thing. I don't know. I'm not impressed. I wanted to know what happened in the interim, but now I'm like, do I? Because I don't like that. Do you think Lucrezia is gonna be in freaking remake part 3? Because if she is, I hope they change some of this, because I am not into it. I'm not into it. I also feel like, well, I guess she's not really that important as far as like her own character arc or something. But I feel like I wish I got a little bit more out of her since she's so important to Vincent, ne? I don't know. I also hope that if she's in remake, that they give her a makeover, because I really don't like her outfit. Like everything about it I don't like. I don't like the hair. The hair is very Final Fantasy though. Final Fantasy love to have the bangs go whoop whoop, Not a fan. Her shoe, the pumps, the like red pumps, those are fine, even though they don't match anything else she's wearing, but that's beside the point. You know how I was like, oh, this is gonna be it. This is the last time we're gonna be doing stuff kind of like this. I was so wrong, because here we are doing this. I guess I thought we would go right into the boss fight. I wonder how much of the rest of our friends we're gonna see. Like how much budget do they have for this? We're getting a lot of Yuffie though. And I think Yuffie looks so cute. I don't know. The way Vincent's face to me is still good. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I think in Rebirth he looked a lot better. We've talked about this with the nose. But Yuffie I think looks really good. Although we she's more kid in Remake because she is younger, so. But she looks more like a woman here, and it's like, oh, my little sis is growing up, It makes me feel like that. So, I like it. It's cute. Yeah. Yuffie has grown on me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When she first came about, I was like, this freaking girl is so annoying to me. I don't remember how I felt about her as a child, because they were all older than me, you know, because I was in elementary school, so I don't remember how I felt about her. But as a grown person, I'm like, this girl has a lot of energy and a little bit of a clown, and I'm not usually a fan of that kind of character, but she has grown on me quite a bit. I like her. I like them all, but except, you know, our friend group, not, you know, every character. What's going on here? Okay, is it just me being a hater? Not being a true gamer, maybe? I feel like this game is a little bit like Crisis Core in that the battles feel absolutely needless. Like, they just feel like we have to give you something to do before we give you more, like, story. I'm not playing, so maybe it feels more like that because I'm not playing. How much... Okay, I was like, how much life does this man have? It just feels kind of, like, inconsequential. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes... Are you still pushing that thing? What's happening? I guess you want to stop him before... It's smart of Lacry to save on a bullets for somebody like this, you know? You can kind of stun lock him. I had a dream about Vincent last night, and I'm thinking about it. Recently, it's been freaking me out. Recently. Usually, I can remember my dreams really clearly. Like, it's like a memory or something, you know? But... I feel like ever since this year start, for the most part, I can't remember my dreams very well. I have to like grab my phone and write it down right away, or it's gone. And I know that's how like most people are, but that was not how I used to be, so I don't know what happened. But it's like, this sucks. I don't know how you guys live like this. I don't like it. I don't remember what we were doing. But it was like a school project, or like a school trip. I don't know how old I was though. But I remember, and people were talking about us, like, oh my god, I think they're dating. And I don't know if we were. But, you know, I was trying it, because of course, if Vincent is in the vicinity and he's a real person, I'm trying it. Listen! But I don't remember, oh my god. Oh my god. What are you supposed to do here? Just dance? Like, they're gonna run out of bullets eventually, right? This is crazy. Yeah, maybe just run through. Yeah. Smart. Lacry's so smart. There's bugs. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what we were doing. We had to make something and I was bad at it. That's all. Something like that. But see, it's all fuzzy. Like, I don't remember what we were doing. I don't know where we were. I just remember other people were like gossiping. Oh my god. Are they dating? And that was very exciting to me. I was like, God, I hope so. I hope so by the end of this trip. I hope so. Something like that. Oh, something like that. I have dreams a lot of like being back in... This wasn't this dream. But like places that... Well, it's not that they don't exist. But like an old house I used to live in. Those kind of things like that. It makes you feel kind of weird when you wake up because like, oh, I cannot go back there anymore. That place is not my house anymore. It's someone else's house. So, it feels kind of sad. You know. Is this the time for kicking? Oh, what is that? We have to go up? I don't know. I guess because, like, for the most part, the way that this game in particular is structured is just, like, kill everything, get the key card, move to the next zone, you know what I mean? So I think to me at least, as someone who doesn't, and I really don't like shooting thing, I'm so bad. It's like not fun gameplay for me. I think it feels extra like, oh my god. Because the one thing I will say about Crisis Core, because it did have kind of battle that I was like, oh my god, let's get through this. Because you have that DMV? No. That's, what is it? It's something like that. The mind thing, the roulette thing. It would make it kind of fresh because you didn't know what you would get when, because it's random. And then you'd get a cute little cutscene with Zach. It's like, I live, you know? Is that a door? Ooh. Okay. I don't know. It didn't feel as bad, but I wasn't good at, nor did I really like the fighting in Crisis Core. But it didn't, well, no, that's not true. Some chapters it was insane. There was like so much needless fighting. It felt like it was just filling it out. This one sometimes feels like that too, I think. Look at all these guys. Are we fighting another helicopter? I swear to God. I wasn't expecting antagonists to be helicopters so much in this game. But here we are. Dragonfly. PT. Okay. Like, this wouldn't work in the real world, right? If you had a gun and there was like a military helicopter, you wouldn't be able to shoot it a couple times and get the HP low and then, I don't know. I guess it depends on where you shot. I don't know anything about these kind of stuff, but it just seems goofy, right? It's goofy. This is like Final Fantasy goofy stuff, right? It's not real, right? I think so. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I have dreams about the Final Fantasy characters. Every so often. Usually we're like in a big group doing something. I think the last time... What was that? A freaking missile? Oh my god. Ah! Very rude. Where is it? Is it shooting us from like far away? That's so cheap. Whatever, anyway. These seem hard to dodge. We don't have that much room either. Oh. We were at like Disney or something. Everyone was there. I was talking to Barrett. I don't know. But I pretty much have a dream every night. It's just most of the time now I can't really remember what it is. Such a bummer. Oh! But I think as far as like my family, that's pretty rare. Like most people in my family don't remember any of their dreams and I'm like, I don't get that. That would make me feel really sad. But I think it's because I'm so used to like having, I've always had really vivid dreams since I was like little. I would have like night terrors when I was young. We've talked about that I like would walk around and talk and then go back to sleep and not remember any of it. So I think when that's kind of like your life for most of your life, it's weird to not have it. Whereas like if you never remember your dreams, you don't, like that was never part of your life. So it's not sad because it's whatever, you know? Or maybe it's good if you used to have bad dreams and now you can't remember your dream at all. That's an improvement, you know? Most of my dreams were like nice though, so. Are you supposed to shoot the bullet? Oh. Ooh. I thought they were like lock onto you, but I guess they're not. It's cheap that this thing like hides behind this big thing. I just think that's so cheesy. Very cheap. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I also feel like my dreams kind of tell me what I need to focus on. Like, okay, I'm stressed out recently. I need to do this. Because, like, usually what I do in my dream is kind of like what I need for my life currently. So, like, if I've been, like, really working hard and I haven't spent any time with friends, I have a lot of dreams about, like, hanging out with friends at the mall, hanging out with the Final Fantasy crew at Disneyland. You know, and then I'm like, I need to see people. This is bad. I need to make time for, like, socializing and friendship, you know, things like that. It's like how I know. Or if I'm really tired, sometimes I'll have dreams that I'll go back to sleep and sleep in my dream. That's always very confusing because I wake up thinking I'm late. Like I didn't wake up with my alarm, but I did, you know? Oh! Those little gargoyle guys are super cheap too, because like, could you even see him? I don't think so. Oh, nice. Lacry heard me about shooting a bullet. He's like, I'll show you. I'll prove you can do it. I just needed like one good hit on this thing. Oh, come on! That sucks. Like, ruined the shot. Go, go, go. Make it happen. Oh, jeez. Go, 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 go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Yahoo! There it goes. What is this camera angle? Did you see that? That made me feel dizzy. This is such a weird angle. All right. Oh, so rude. You think you're safe? God. Okay, whatever. Let's go. This kanji on the door. Oh. It has like the kanji for open. But the way it's written is like really pretty to me. I forgot what... There's like a font that's like that. And I'm a big fan. It looks nice. Look at that. It feels bad to attack somebody who's running away from you. You know what I mean? I don't want to shoot anyone in the back. It feels bad. Well, I don't want to shoot anyone, period. Just on the record. So, yeah. When they have... Oh, nice, nice, nice. What does the red ether do? Whatever. I feel like trying to save your bullets is really important in this game. And I don't think I would do so well with that. You know? Now where are we? See the sound of wind. I want to know more about Nero, you know? He's not just a Dirge of Cerberus character. It feels like more important than that.
Yuffie.
You don't look too roughed up.
Neither do you.
In there, huh?
Are you gonna come with us?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. There's also this outfit is so I don't know. I guess it's like a sign of the times or whatever, but it's crazy. Oh, what is that? Like she's got the high socks and then those weird boots. Hold on.
This is Vice.
Wait, what?
It's dead?
But not for long.
Not for long.
What is going on?
A new life breathes inside him, just as one does in you, Valentine.
Huh?
That's what you're doing.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
Is it the
What's going on?
proto-materia?
I don't get it.
Soon, my dear brother will awaken.
I don't like your outfit, by the way.
It seems like an eternity since I was granted the knowledge of rebirth.
Granted.
By who?
You got a little cat's eye. I like that. So, well, hold on. It's too early for questions. I have to wait. Unless we're gonna fight, and then I guess I'll ask my questions to the void. The one thing that makes me kind of sad with these like post 7 games is it's like I just want them to be like happy. You know what I mean?
What?
I want Vincent to like go to a coffee shop, eat some scrambled eggs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to be always fighting for their freaking life all the time. Oh, there goes Yuffie. Oh, for God's sake. I guess they didn't want to animate Yuffie fighting and stuff, which I get. There she goes. Jeez. Spinning. She's gonna get nauseous. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. What's happening? What's happening? Mental torture? What are those? Oh my god, Vincent coming in to save the freaking day. So when you go into that zone, you just have a bad time, right? And Vincent's not affected. We talked about this with the Shulk thing.
You alright?
But
What the heck was that?
Oblivion, perhaps. My darkness, it can absorb as well as extract almost anything. However, some things remain. Things as black as the heart of a daemon.
what's the difference between a demon and a daemon?
Ah, the essence of death. Its ululations are like a lullaby.
Daemons are not Christ
How can you?
related. That's how I think in my mind. That's what it means. Demons are like Satan, and Satan versus Jesus.
Stay here.
Daemons are like, I don't know, like a Oni or something like that. Other religion, maybe.
You are invulnerable to the darkness.
This isn't an edgelord thing, by the way. That Vincent is like, he can sit in the, the darkness land.
Take my brother away from me again.
But we didn't do anything, right? Like, it's not like we're trying to. Well, I mean, we are trying to fight him, I guess. But like, whatever. I guess whatever. But you know what I'm trying to say about the edgelord thing? It's very edgelord of you that it's like, oh, you're sending me to the Shadow Realm? Well, guess what? This is my home. I'm not affected by that. You know, it's very, it's a lot. Ooh. Leg? Legs? Ugh. Okay, this boss is grody as hell. I'm sorry. I'm sure some people think it's cool, but Arachnero. I see. Yeah, it's too spider-like. There's something way too insecty about it that's giving me the heebies and the jeebies. I'm not a fan. Although I like these little floating purple crystal rock things. Those are cool. I would collect those. You know me and a rock. I love a good rock. I do. I want to do like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is, no one wants this. I want to do like a, show all of my little rocks that I have collected over my whole lifetime. I have so many from elementary school. And by rocks, I mean I like gems, I guess. Crystals or whatever. Not literal. I have some literal rocks, but I won't show those. No one cares about my literal rocks. They're just, you know, plain looking. That thing is so gross, dude. Ouch, ouch. I want to get that. I don't think we're gonna get it, because, I mean, maybe I'll be wrong. This is the first game that Nero has been in Weiss. I kind of think so. But I think the implications of Underground is in other games, right? So I want to know stuff with Nero and Weiss and why Nero is so kind of like loyal to this person, if they are actual brothers, or if this is some kind of gay loophole. You know what I mean? Sometimes they do that. I don't know. And then, like, if these guys are alive now, that means they're currently alive in, like, the rebirth timeline, right? I would assume so. I'm just curious who's gonna play a role in what in that last game. And how things are gonna go. Am I, like, I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, because one of my friends also feels the same way I do. I want it to be kind of different. I don't want it to be exactly the same as the original. I want to snowboard. Don't get me wrong. I want to snowboard. But aside from the snowboarding, ooh, I don't want to have to do the mining game, minigame. I hated that thing so much. I'm sorry. I did not enjoy this. And I want some things to be a little different. This fight seems kind of hard. Because you have to get the little crystal... Ouch. The little crystal things first. You have to fight... not fight. You have to avoid all of those, like, comet meteor looking guys. You don't get a lot of chances to actually hurt the boss itself, which is kind of tough. And then the area isn't that big either. Well, I guess it is if you go all the way around, maybe. Never mind, I take it back. You can go all the way around. I am never a fan of a boss that has a shield. That's like super annoying to me. I'm allowed to have the shield, not you. It's like when bosses heal themselves, I get so offended. Meanwhile, I'm healing myself like every other turn. Kind of cheap, but whatever. It lost, what, 3 of its legs? 2? Oh. Phase 2? Oh. Or just dead? Probably not just dead. It had half its health left. Oh. Oh! We're gonna fight man to man. Hand to hand. Oh. What's going on? You good? You're not good. Oh, and then Vincent's just... I liked that. I liked that interaction very much. Gorgonero. Gorgonero? Oh, sorry. What did you say? I was talking over you. How do we get over to the other side? There's got to be a way for you to jump off of here, right? You can't just be stuck here, right? Oh, nice, nice. This is a very strange, this is very strange. That you just are stuck. I mean, I guess because we... But Vincent's like the parkour king. Ew. Don't forget on my platform. It's very rude of you. This is a weird fight, right? It's not just me. I think this is so weird. I cannot hear a word he's saying. I know he's speaking, but it's like over the music and the sound of the gun. Oh, he's upside down. It's like a little bat. A less cute bat. He got some hits in. Did you see that? Why is he called Gorgonero? He also doesn't stick around very long, so that makes this battle more annoying to me. But, you know, the health is really going. Oh, maybe he only lets you hit him a little bit and then he disappears? Do you think it's by health? Health-based? Are you ready? I heard that one. I don't think you're ready. Alright. Jeez, Lacry! Well... Wait, so is he, like, dead now? Can he die? He's, like, kind of non-human, right? Or... I feel kind of bad. You know? Well, alright. You gonna check on Yuffie? Also, sitting like that is kind of hard on your knees. You know? I guess we're gonna Vice now, right? Some of these boss battles are a little strange to me. But this one, I guess it was alright. I thought it would have more than 2 phases. Talk to Yuffie. Yuffie-chan.
Sorry about that.
Nothing to be sorry about. What are you sorry about, baby? You got like, your brain got infected with the Shadow Realm virus or whatever is going on over there. Like, it's okay. Vincent will take care of this. You know? What's going on here? Oh, he's back. Oh.
My beloved brother. It is time.
So, oh. He was dead before, and then he got brought back through the power of Mako? Question mark? And
Together.
Nero?
At last. I won't leave you again. Never. Vice.
I'm finished with you.
Well, that's a bummer. So he gets murdered. That's a bummer. But you know, what's up with this? Nero's whole life revolves around this man who don't even love him. That's rough. How did you... Ooh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that angle.
My body is one with Omega, just as yours is with Chaos.
Okay, what's going on in here with your hair in the back, baby?
The difference being...
Is that a gun blade? Shut the fuck up. Is that a gun
nothing
blade?
more than a pawn.
I think it is.
Whereas Omega is the ultimate weapon that will lead this planet's soul to the stars.
So...
There is nothing that can destroy me. Nothing.
Alright, well, we'll see about that, baby.
Vincent Valentine. And so we meet again. What?
What?
Still in the dark. 3 years ago, while I was still running about looking for Sephiroth, I took it upon myself to distribute my data, my mind, my knowledge, my inner being across the worldwide network.
You were...
And even though my body had died and the world had been left in ruin, I survived in a virtual reality.
Oh, boy.
Was restored, the scattered data regrouped, and I was reborn.
So you lived online. Your spirit was in the WWW, the World Wide Web.
Reunion, you could say.
Oh, we're using words that are...
You.
Ew! No! Oh my god! You have got to be fucking kidding me. I didn't see that coming, baby. Oh!
You know, when I first read it, I thought that woman seemed
Far too much Hojo in this game.
3 years ago, when you transformed into chaos right before my eyes, I must say I was shocked. Who would have thought her theory was actually valid? And so I began thinking, if chaos exists, then so too must Omega.
You know those like this grid?
And if you could become one,
Is this
then maybe
because of
one
emulation?
the other
Or
to
is it
reverse
like
the
supposed to be like
cosmos
this?
in a
I don't think it's
blaze
supposed to be
of
like this.
glory.
Because you know sometimes when you emulate games, like weird things can happen. I mean, I would never know. I would never do anything bad. But you know what I mean? It's fine. I don't care.
Shell could hold back Omega's might. And it could not be just anyone.
What is this camera angle?
You see, boy, the reason you were able to play such a perfect host for chaos was because my experiments had endowed you with a nearly indestructible body.
So he's like Wolverine.
Thanks to me, you are standing here today.
Yeah, go fuse back in. I don't. Oh, never mind. I was like, I don't want to look at you.
Now, where was I?
He's literally cockroach. Oh, good.
To perfect my body for Omega by injecting myself with Genova's cells. However, that didn't go as I had planned. I failed to consider the fact that the cells might try to take over my mind and eat away at my soul. And so, as a safety measure, I came up with a brilliant plan to transmit my neurodata across the worldwide network.
I really did not see this coming, but I feel sad about it. I feel sad about it.
However, after completing this, I realized I still required a durable body. And that's when I remembered deep ground, home to the most powerful beings on this planet.
But Vice is somebody who, like, he's his own person. But
I even
Hojo has,
found
like,
a willing assistant in the lab Nero here to help carry out my so-called rebirth. Though never did he expect I would take control of his beloved brother's mind.
okay, that answered what I was thinking would happen here. God, Hojo's the worst. I feel like he's negatively affected every single character in the Final Fantasy, like, world. Do you know what I'm saying? And personally, my life as well.
I began my final experiment.
Oh. Also, this would be the body that he would want. You know what I mean?
Born of a tainted life,
Someone who looked like Vice with no shirt.
then the almighty Omega would be born of a pure one. So I had my minions gather up the uncontaminated to create a stream of refined Mako, thus awakening Omega.
That's why it's extra green or whatever.
Genius, I tell you! Pure genius! Pure genius!
Okay, alright. Alright. You know, you think you killed him. You think he got rid of him in the last game. And he seemed to always be living in one way or another.
Is worthy to become one with Omega and
Extremely
leave this
annoying.
planet for the stars!
Hojo. I've heard it enough.
Yeah, kick his ass, baby. Do it for me. Do it for literally everyone in this whole game. Like, everybody rightfully despises this man because he's done so many bad things. So do you think Vice, we've talked about this, but do you think Vice, like, you know, actually, yeah, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ne, ara.
You're getting old, Vincent Valentine.
Look who's talking! Shut up! Actually, how old is Hojo? I don't know, but it doesn't matter.
Just can't leave me alone, can you? Now sit right there. I want you to see this.
I don't want to see whatever you want to show me.
And once I have absorbed the life stream,
But this one is Vice now. Like, wait, do you think... So, Vice and Hojo are kind of like in the same body, but like Vice is able to do some things, or is it all Hojo and Vice is not aware of anything that's happening? Would Vice have killed his brother? Like, I don't know their relationship at all. I don't know anything about this character.
Eager to die, are we? Very well. I wanted to test out this body
Listen,
before I began my journey anyway.
I think it's because I was young when the gunblade was like the weapon of choice, and I get that it's insane and stupid. However, there is like the 13-year-old me that thinks that, wow, it's like so cool. Like there's something real cool. Oh, that happened so fast.
that wasn't much of a test.
Shut up.
Chaos.
Wait, is this supposed to happen? I think so. Ooh, cool.
You already tried that, Vincent.
It's game over. Oh, no. That just happened so fast. It's saved. So maybe it is supposed to happen. That you think you're gonna fight and then you just die? Because we need to go beast mode?
You cannot defeat this enemy by simply trying to overpower him. Take control. Don't let chaos rule you. You must rule chaos. You can do it.
Enough of this charade.
Please, Vincent.
Aha! It looks like our Dr. Crescent has a friend.
So it's both of them, or is this another body possession situation? Like Shulk is talking through Lucrezia to Vincent? We need an exorcism out here. That's what we need.
Utilizing the quantum materia to draw forth chaos while maintaining your human form.
Interesting. Let's see what you are capable of.
Oh. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? I have a feeling that even without Hojo's spirit inside of Vice, Vice is also kind of an asshole.
Even with the power of chaos,
You know?
you won't be able to stop me. Stop Omega, Hojo.
Huh?
I said I've heard enough.
What?
It's time to end this.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, right now.
That's right, baby.
You insignificant fool!
You know, there was this like Tumblr post that was like, pretend like you don't know. Oh, now it's Vice the Empowered. This boss is so insane to me. He's flipping those swords around, shooting us with a gun blade. This is a little goofy, but in a way that I find very charming. Like, look at that little goober. Look at him. Anyway, there's like a Tumblr post, and it was like, okay, pretend like you don't know any of these character personality. You never played any Final Fantasy game. You don't know any of these people. And one of them was Vice. And they were like, which one is the hottest one? And it's very hard for me to do that because, you know, I do know all of these characters. Well, I didn't know him, but, you know, like, I can't look objectively at Vincent and, like, not know his personality. Although, to be fair, just by the way Vincent looks, you know he's not going to be the clown of the group. You know what I'm saying? That would be bad. But I don't know who picked. I mean, I guess if you like, I don't know whatever Vice's look is, but it's not that he's ugly. It's just, it's like the opposite of the type that I go for or something. You know what I'm trying to say? I was like, who put him on this list? Because they have a cloud and they don't like that, you know. I get that. Or like Seppi, you know, I get that. I mean, that's also not my type, but I get it. I get it. Oh, God. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really understand how this, like, possession thing works. But I feel like, did he always have Hojo in him? Like, who was the idea of saying to hail Vice? Was that Hojo, or was that Vice himself? Either way, bad. Jail, prison, very bad. Nah. And, like, I'm assuming Nero and Vice had a more of a real relationship versus the only Vice that Nero knew was Hojo possessed Vice, right? There's not enough information here. Do I care that much? Not really. If I'm being honest, not really. But I guess I'll find out some things in Integrate, like maybe, or maybe I won't. I don't know. But I cannot believe, though, we were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Earlier in this program, in the last couple of VODs, and I cannot believe that it's like a, you know, this is like the worst possession you can possibly have, and, you know, your body is inhabited by Hojo. Like, oh my god. Talk about bad luck. Oh god! That seemed really hard to avoid. It was very pretty, though. Very rainbow. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. How do you kill somebody who is on the internet? Like, existing in, like, I don't know, technological, like, how do you exercise that soul? I don't think throwing holy water on it is gonna work, you know? But however you exercise a soul from, you know, the interwebs, I think we need to do that to Hojo. I watched somebody play Faith, the Unholy Trinity. I have played Faith. It's on this YouTube channel if you want to watch. It's so scary. It's a lot less scary watching somebody than playing it yourself. So please keep that in mind when you watch me suffer my way through that game. That game is so good, dude. The writing is good. It has a strong intention in what it's doing. It's very, very good. And I think I don't know the man's name, the Airdorf man. He did like everything, or most thing himself. It's so impressive. I don't know how. Okay, so can we like get Hojo out of you now? Can I talk to the real Vi? Oh. And like, when did Vice die?
Why is Omega's power fading? Why?
Get him out of you.
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? Who's speaking? Oh. Well, maybe he'll be able to exorcise the demon. Get Hojo out of there.
Impossible. Get out of me! Omega's host must be pure! Why do you think I had to create Mako untainted by Genoma? A filthy fiend like you infected it!
Silence.
Infected.
Silence. I'm speaking with my brother.
You what?
Dear Vice.
This is gay as hell, right? But they're brothers, but I don't know. Is this how brothers are?
Brother, let us become one. Let us come together. So that
Ha!
none may ever tear us apart.
Yes. Let us
You know for a goddamn fact Girlie's out here shipping.
go join him.
Not me. Not me. But
No! Stop it! You can't! This is my body now!
oh wait, so he's gone now. Is he fully gone? We need to make sure he's fully gone. That's all I'm saying. I feel like I didn't understand what was going on for some of that. Like, I don't understand. Girl, more questions than answers, more questions than answers, more questions than answers. What in the hell was going on with Nero and Vice? Because I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But I guess, but do they even have their own game? I don't know. I just feel like I missed a chapter of something, or I didn't read the like previous novel and I'm picking up part 2 or something. Like some of these things I don't know. But when were they here? You know? I don't know. I don't know, but I don't really care. Like I mean, I would like to know. I'll like look at the Wikipedia after this probably and like read about Nero and Vice, but like it's a little strange. Yeah, I don't know. This story is insane. But it's fun. I've been having fun. Don't get me wrong.
Vincent!
Yippee!
We did it!
Are you gonna tell her that Hojo was here? Now what's happening? Oh! Fancy cutscene. Beautiful. I think Vincent's got to tell everybody about this Hojo possession thing, because, girl, that's good tea. And everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, this man like a cockroach. He never, like, he always come back. After everything that happened, he come back. It's terrible. It's like a little jellyfish, ne? It looks really good for the PS2, right? I think so. I was always impressed with the PS2 graphics, so honestly. Oh, wow. Big. I could see, well, it's not even just boys. I could see like 12-year-olds being like, thinking it's cool that there's like this like secret side of them that's like a chaos little, I don't know what that is, a chaos version of themselves. Let's say gremlin, but that's kind of mean. You know what I mean? I could see that being appealing to children. I liked it. Vincent's, well, that's not really Vincent at this, like Chaos Vincent. The wings still are like all beaten up like the Colt.
Omega has awoken. And chaos has been drawn out of the shadows to serve as a counterbalance. Or so it would seem. However,
I also didn't expect to get this much Shulk in this game.
in theory, the souls that exist inside Omega should act as a type of virtual network. It wouldn't be impossible, but maybe I could...
I also wasn't expecting like this like network.
Vincent, be grateful that I not only uploaded Lucrezia's thoughts, but her wishes and dreams as well.
Like there's a lot of
Uplink successful.
this kind of stuff, you know?
Now commencing. SND.
I was not expecting that in this game. But I mean, I live, it's fun. I don't mind it. It's just interesting. I don't know what I thought this game would be about, but not that. Not that. So I didn't even know who Shulk was. Although actually I didn't know the other girl either. Oh god. The
Just a little more. Here.
these black things so look like the whispers to me. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. Wow. She put it back in.
Take this. Vincent.
Oh! She looks so beautiful. Did you see her? She like all that white on. She looked a lot better than she usually does. Better outfit. So, is it this? I don't think it's the same though. Because like Hojo is alive. Well, I guess was. Let's hope not anymore. But he was alive and he... Hold on.
No. It's still not enough. I have to hurry, or the tissue will continue to decay.
I like her little anklet. I forgot about that anklet. That also was good. The rest of the outfit's garbage.
I see. Another experiment?
Did we do this cutscene? Whatever.
You're using this fine specimen.
No! You're wrong! You're wrong! You're wrong! Experiment? I found it. I couldn't save her again.
Wait, did Hojo kill Vincent? Like, what the hell? Oh my god, more reason for me to hate this man. You thought I couldn't hate him anymore. You thought I couldn't hate him anymore. And then we find out Hojo killed my husband? Oh my god. I can't.
You had his eyes.
Wait, hold on. You had your... So...
I didn't want to remember. I pushed you away, but... Now I realize.
God, all the girlies sit like that with their knee
Not again.
popping out.
Not today.
So, what, did she like the dad? Like, why did you say he had... I mean, yeah, there... I mean, father and son, but like... That felt like a...
Did you know
A little interesting line.
that your eyes are exactly like your father's?
Yeah, but like... Well, maybe it's like an older man she admire.
I've done it.
No, but that's weird too. Can you imagine?
Born of the life stream. But instead, born was away from me. Stop!
This whole story is so fucked. I'm sorry. There's so much weird thing going on here.
The materia I found together.
I feel like Lucrezia is in a bad place, right? So like I'm not trying to like she's trying her best and the girl is suffering, right? But some of the choices this woman has made is like unbelievable to me. Their relationship is unbelievable to me. I don't know what's going on with her and Grimoire, but I don't know. Because it would be like,
What am I doing?
you have a mentor that's an older man or older person, whatever gender you like, right? And then you meet the son or the child of the mentor. I do feel bad. Like,
Let me see him! Just once!
we need to show this to Sephi. We need to show this to Sephi, you know? Be like, Sephi, your mama did love you. You had a mama. Maybe all of the bad things wouldn't have happened if he knew this. Ne? I think so. Because Sephi is a man who need a mom. Or needed a mom.
I'm sorry. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, you have gone through
My body,
a lot of bad things.
my mind. Before I go, must leave. For him. Wait. For who?
Is that this kind of thing goofy to you? Because I love that kind of thing. It feels very 2000s storytelling of like, you know, like these are all the thoughts, all these little trinkets of things that you can. I don't know. I like it. It's very exciting. It's very hype for me. This is interesting, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, girl. We have a lot to discuss. I am like almost speechless about some of the things that have gone down. Truly.
Who is she?
Dr. Lucrezia Crescent.
So I am to collect the data files. The fragments she left within the network?
Correct. Then you are to use that data to find the proto-materia.
Is he supposed to be British?
That
Because
is where he requires your assistance.
it's like
He-
not it.
That information is unnecessary. Connect with her, Vincent. Connect with her heart.
This is very exciting. Don't get me wrong. I'm just a little baffled right now. I also want to buy an anklet. This should make it look really nice.
Hello, Vincent. Huh. Something's wrong. You see, this is me. But only in a sense. It is merely a reflection, created with my remaining data.
Okay. Whereas Hojo, that was his soul or whatever.
The real me crumbled away long ago. Vincent, do you remember our place? Under that tree?
I do. It was extremely romantic. Oh yeah, show me again. Show me again. I lived for that scene. That was in like VOD number 2. That was a while ago. Yeah. It's not as bright of a day though. Kind of cloudy. Are supposed to be birds?
The warm breeze on our skin. I know that it no longer exists. Things fade with time, as do many things in this world. But there are some things that we cannot let disappear. I finally realized my true feelings. Even if you may never understand them. Not that I mind, though.
This is giving me Cloud in the coma flashbacks, you know what I mean? Makes me feel emotional.
But
Oh, I liked her earring. You see how pretty that is? Look at that. Pretty.
this isn't how it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's for sure, girly.
I've made too many mistakes.
Yeah, that's for sure, girly.
And I've hurt you so much.
Yeah. You didn't mean to totally, though. I'm not trying to demonize Lucrezia, but girl.
Why did I do what I did?
Girl, I don't know, girl.
I'm so sorry.
The way it stops and then it just fades away like a freaking...
But I'm so happy. You survived.
I want to know how Vincent feels about all of these things that are going on. That's what I want to know.
Lucrezia!
I feel like, don't both people know they love each other? You know what I mean? Like, was she really that confused that she loved Vincent? I don't understand. But I think Vincent always knew he loved her. Maybe he wasn't sure she loved him?
You're late.
Sorry about that.
Not that I mind, though.
She was always like that. Only believing what she wanted to.
So, Vincent, why don't you try telling her that yourself?
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
I think you need to have some kind of closure situation. This has been a little bit messy and crazy.
But
Before that, you gonna fight?
I have a story to end.
Oh my god, cheesy. I live. I live. I like that kind of goofball shit. I do. I'm sorry, I do. Where do I begin with this while Lacry fights this final boss? Wait, isn't Omega in the like Alpha, Omega, Beta? Those what's it called? Yeah. Omegaverse, ne? Where there's like an Mpreg and I don't know. There's alphas and I don't know. Look, I don't know. I'm not trying to comfort. If you like that, I'm not. Live your life, but I don't understand it. And boy, is it everywhere. It's like broken into the mainstream, you know, with certain like romance thing. Anyway, that's a different conversation. But every time I hear Omega, I think of Omegaverse like fanfic and stuff. It's not really like furry thing, but it's kind of offshoot. So I don't really have an interest, but you know, live, get your life, you know, write what you want to write. I don't freaking care. Anyway, where do I start with everything we just watched? Okay. So let's start with the dad thing. It's weird, right? That's weird, right? It's weird because it's not okay. She has a mentor. The mentor died because of her. She feel bad. Isn't it weird when you meet Vincent, you know that's a son based on the last name and the looks, right? Okay, you know this now. It's weird to say, oh, you have your father's eyes or something. Twice she said this. But you and Vincent, you were in love with Vincent. You had some kind of attraction to Vincent. So, did you have an attraction to the dad? Am I just reading too much into this? I just think that's a weird thing to say. If I had a mentor, and then I was dating that mentor's child, I would not compare the child to the mentor because that feels a little weird. It makes it feel like you wanted to like sleep with the mentor, but you didn't because he died, and now you're just taking the sun, that feels weird. I don't know. Is it just me? That's the vibes. The vibes are funky and I don't like that. I also don't know, like, I don't know. I guess to me, Vincent maybe is a little bit younger than Lucrezia, but they seem like similar age. And the dad is a lot older. But with Final Fantasy, girl, you never know. You never know. So remember, Leslie's 18. So you never know. I would thought he was like 30. so you know, it's hard to tell in this day and age with the Final Fantasies and the graphics. So really gliding around. So I guess I'm confused in this way. I guess they never like told each other I love you. They weren't like never official. They were always kind of like a weird situationship. It seems like they didn't have a whole lot of time together. I don't know if that's true, but that's my impression. They didn't have a whole lot of time together. But so maybe that's another reason why Lucrezia never told Vincent, whoopsie, I accidentally murdered your dad, kinda. Or I was responsible for your dad dying or something. If you're like on a second date with a man, you're not gonna like, you know, I guess tell him that. I would. I wouldn't wait for a date. As soon as I met that person, I'd be like, listen, I would just be honest, because I can't hold that kind of secret. I would feel too bad about it. And I feel like she did feel bad about it, and then it like kind of broke her brain a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why she was going through like the mental stress, which, you know, a lot of them are valid. Dealing with Hojo in any capacity, bad. But then, you know, to have her baby taken from her, very sad, very sad. And then, you know, the whole baby, half the baby, I don't want to bring it up. The whole way this baby came into existence is absolutely traumatizing. So, you know, that's gonna be tough to deal with. Oh my god, it's Samantha Tomionia! Look at him! The little cat himself, it's Cloud!
Sorry about the wait.
God, he looks so good! Look at this Eva! My best friend!
Everything's clear over here.
The gang's over here! There's Barrett! Oh my god, I live! They did this for the fan! Yeah, what's up? Oh my god, Sid. We already saw Sid. Well, technically we already saw everyone, but you know. We spent some time with Sid.
All in a day's work.
Fire.
Reeva's here too. Yuffie's here.
And just in time.
I guess Red wouldn't be here.
When did I start caring so much about what happened?
Girl, please.
The rest is up to you.
Because Red, Nanaki would be at Cosmo Canyon, he needs to stay there. Oh my god, everyone love. Sending the love like a friendship power, that's so wholesome. I'm gonna cry.
I have no choice.
You have no choice.
Time
Yeah, all your
to
friends.
save the world.
This is so cute, I live. I like Vincent being the one who has to do it when he's so like grumpy. Look at our friends. I also like Cloud in a more side character role. I like it. Make other games, make Yuffie the main protagonist, make Tifa the main protagonist. I like Cloud being on the side somehow, it's cute. I liked him going, yeah, for Vincent, that was so sweet. Although, this stage of Cloud is more, you know, soft than, you know, kind of just like cold asshole from the beginning of 7, you know? The like, I don't need anyone, you know, grumpy. Are we gonna go around here? It looks like we're gonna go around here. Okay, so I guess next question. She feel like she's starting to like Vincent. Lucrezia. I feel like I have a lot of questions for Lucrezia, but that's beside the point. She's beginning to like him, but then her guilt of like the stuff with the dad is catching up to her too much. Vincent finds out, she snapped, and she's like, I don't deserve this man. I go to Hojo. But even though she's, I don't want to say with Hojo because, but, you know, she's chosen this path that Vincent's like, I don't think you should do this, and even though she knows it's not a good idea, then she can't shake the feeling of like, I love this man. And then when Hojo freaking murders it, which, how the fuck did that happen? I'm sorry. He was a Turk. A Turk got taken out by fucking Hojo? Come on. Oh, that really just makes me mad. It does. But whatever. I guess it's like, you don't expect Hojo to like fight you. He could have just shot him in the back of the head, you know, like Hojo would do something like that. No honor, you know? No honor as a warrior. that kind of thing, ne? Oh. So maybe that's kind of how it happened, and then she feels extra responsible because, I mean, Lucrezia's not responsible for Vincent like getting murdered by Hojo at all. But I think if you already feel like low self-esteem and that everything is bad and I'm a piece of garbage, you would take that as your fault, even though it's totally not. So maybe that's why, you know? And so then she's like, I have to, and this is like, I guess the love of her life, question mark, somebody she cared about at least, like, that she tried to bring him back because she's a scientist, and she can do that kind of stuff. A finale chaotic, okay. Oh my god, this is cool. Anything that reminds me of the water temple where you fight Dark Link, it gives me the most life. What the hell is that? Why does it look like that? I don't like that. I don't like the way it's moving. Oh. Like infinite water space. When did Ocarina of Time came out? When I was really baby. I was so baby. But that game, like, well, there's a lot of things that game did to me, but that seeing Link and Dark Link fight each other in this infinite water space, I was like, this is the coolest thing I'll ever see in my whole life. Like, I changed my DNA. Absolutely, absolutely. So anything that resembles that, I like it. I think it looks very nice. Oh. Yeah, when did that game come out? I was so young. Death penalty bullet. Anyway. So then this happened, and then she thinks she is saving the boy, but then she creates this chaos part, and then she's like turned this man that she loved into a monster, and so she feel like, I can't take it anymore, I have to end it all. And then she puts some of her, like, she puts herself and her hopes and dreams or whatever else that Shulk said into the computer. Whereas Hojo put his, like, soul, I keep calling it soul, but I don't know what else to call it, like his consciousness, I guess, into the computer. And that's different than what was going on with because, like, to me, I don't know if this is true, to me I get the impression that, like, Hojo can die, right? He can be exorcised and be dead for the most part, right? Like, maybe his soul has nowhere to go. But Lucrezia already died, so it's more of like her little memory file. Like, if you have a video of somebody, or I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, then that's the thing that's remaining and that we're referencing. Although it seems like we can kind of summon up what she would say, because she seems like she's actively talking to, look, whatever, I don't want to think about it too hard, but I think that's what the game at least is trying to convey to you, right? That's why I think it's important that Vincent talks to this Lucrezia directly and they get some kind of closure. So frankly, Vincent can move on, because, I don't know, you need to move on, you know? That's what a Lucrezia would want for you. Also, these things look like a little sim, what are those called? God, what are those called? The sim things on top of the heads. It has a name and I'm totally blanking. Fake Sims fan. Is that Nero? Or not Nero, White, yeah, anyways. Why are you always naked? Put some clothes on! I don't like this thing. It looks so gross to me. I think it would be sticky and like warm and moist to the touch, you know? Like, Omega Cocoon. Okay, well that's probably why it looked like that then, huh? That makes sense. I don't know. I wouldn't want to touch that thing, that's all I'm saying. Or less gross way of looking at it, it could be like a snake, a thin snake that wrapped around something, like a lot. That's actually less gross to think about. Maybe I'll think about it like that instead. Yeah. I don't see a lot of like, well, I'm not looking for it, but I feel like the beast mode, the furry version of Vincent, gets more like fan representation, at least from the little I've seen. I don't see this form of him that much. So... Hey! Do you think there's fans of Vice? I'm sure there's some fangirls who think like this man's hot or whatever, but can't relate. He looks like a more annoying, like an asshole version of Sephiroth to me. Like I can't. This, what am I looking at? This is so crazy to me. Final Fantasy love to have the fight be like that, you know? You're flipping and dipping all over the place. They always have this kind of scene where the two people look at each other intensely in the eyes. It's kind of like a tension feeling. This guy just reads like, you know, it's just like, I would never want to meet this kind of person in real life. That's how I feel looking at Vice, you know, for various reasons. What is that? A cross. What is that? Seahorse. A fan? Is this the Nero part? Because they fused into one or whatever? Well, and I guess it's also Omega, right? It's all three of them combined? I would believe that. Alright, good luck, Vincent. This thing is huge. I feel like a lot of Squeenix antagonists look like Vice, though. You know what I mean? They have like the white hair. They're kind of like a buff boy. I don't know. Maybe actually, is it really a trend, or am I just thinking of freaking Kingdom Hearts with Xehanort and Ansem and all of those guys that I don't remember the name anymore? Because like, I don't know. There's just something. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? A similar vibe. This story sure was something. I tell you, I really wasn't expecting it to go this off the rails. I wasn't expecting it to have this like Lane-esque kind of a side, it's not even side story, part of the plot. I wasn't expecting Lucrezia's whole life to be so chaotic and insane and difficult. I mean, I knew it was gonna be bad. I didn't realize it was gonna be that bad. I still have a hard time understanding a lot of her motivations, but, you know, whatever, I guess. And yeah, I guess I also wonder how over it is it gonna be at the end of this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to think that, like, I think this is pretty normal though, I will say. That like, if you love somebody, then you should love them forever kind of thing. So if like they die, then you should just like never get remarried. And if you get remarried or you have another relationship, then somehow you're like cheating on this person. You know, it's very black and white when you're young. And I think some people feel like that, and I'm not, you know, whatever. If you feel like that, it's fine, I guess. Do what you want. But, sent the sun to kill us. Jeez. But I don't know, as I get older, I feel like That's not what the other person would want for you. You know what I what I'm trying to say is, I hope that that Vincent can get closure with Lucrezia because she is dead, and I don't think she's coming back. So he can move on and like live his life. You know, you don't get stuck in the past, and then you just stay there permanently, and you don't grow and have new experiences. That's not good for anyone. You know. I feel like I didn't know enough about Weiss at all. Aside from got possessed by Hojo, which is the worst kind of possession. And had a brother that liked him a little too much. You know? That's about it. I don't know. I mean, in Final Fantasy, you know, they don't have to necessarily look the same to be blood related, but I just get the feeling they're like orphanage, you know, like now we're brothers kind of feeling. But I don't know why I feel like that. It's just vibes. That's just vibes. That didn't seem too hard, by the way. I was talking the whole time through, but it seemed like other fights were more awkward or harder than this one. But maybe just because Lacry's making it look easy. I'm glad I didn't have to do it. I was gonna say, can you imagine being like on the ground and you see this giant thing like this? But I feel like in the Final Fantasy like realm, this is like not pretty normal. You know what I mean? People Cloud summoning all these like giant things. People would see that.
Omega's ascending. But that would mean
this man really is a vampire werewolf, though, you know? Oh my god. They really gave the girlies everything we would have wanted in a man, you know? Oh. Oh. Look at our friends. Oh! Kinda forgot about you. Shalula. No, Shalua. I always say Lula because it's more fun to say. You know? Shalula. It's cuter. But Shalua is also good. This is nice. Flowers. Very low to the ground.
Vincent. It has been almost a week since that day.
Oh. What an angel.
The life stream has returned to the planet and has begun to flow normally once again. And I have started to fill the 10-year hole in my life.
Yeah, you need to.
Or at least, started to try.
That seed is huge. Do you see that seed?
I've learned so much in the past weeks. Now that I realize I'm not alone, I think I may be a little stronger than I was before.
Tifa! Look at her!
Have you heard from Cloud?
She tucked her hair back. Oh,
He hasn't found anything.
Tifa sounds so different.
Ain't gonna make this easy for us, is he? Vincent, do you remember the last words we exchanged Do you remember our promise? Your promise to Lucrezia.
Yeah.
Go. Tell her how you feel.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Tell her what is truly in your heart.
Yeah, let me hear it.
I know that you probably will never see this, but I have to try. I have to believe. I've learned I must never give up hope. Never.
There's Nana-chan. I sang about Nana-chan. Wait, so... Okay, hold on. Don't speak too soon. Don't speak yet. Game not over yet. I have...
Lucrezia. Everything's all right now. Omega and Chaos have returned to the planet.
I'm telling you. I want to be a crystal when I die.
Thank you. It was you. You were the reason I survived.
Yeah. I knew she was gonna cry. I knew she was gonna cry. Look, your hair look really nice texture, girl. Oh my god, what are you wearing? You're wearing like cute clothes. Wow, look how beautiful this is! Wow.
Everyone's waiting, Vincent Valentine.
Yeah, let's go back home. Get you some coffee or something.
I don't know why they made me come up here and get you. Not that I mind, though.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't be critical. I don't want those two together because that feels like bad. That feels bad. But aside from that, this was very nice. Look how green. Oh, I want to move somewhere that's green. Everything here is so brown. Yeah. This was nice. I like this game. Was it a little crazy? Absolutely. It was way more crazy than I thought it was going to be, and that's saying something. This game was nuts, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. I hope you did too. That was sure something, wasn't it? I think so. I think so. We're gonna get credits, right? I'm gonna have to mute the music. Oh. I guess not. Never mind. There's no music? Oh. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Lacry! Bam! Oh, educational walkthroughs. I like that. Yeah. That's true. It is. Well. I don't know if I have anything else to say. I feel like we talked about it while the fight was happening. That sure was something, wasn't it? That sure was something. I do feel like there was good closure. It's there, you know, like death in this game is very interesting to me because it's like you're kind of dead, but you're kind of not sometimes until you're like fully go into the live stream. Because like in some ways, Lucrezia is like dead, but not really, because her body is in the crystal. But just like Nana-chan's dad, who is also kind of dead, it's more like they're sealed away. Because if they were full dead, right? Then, well, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you see things. I was going to say then it wouldn't matter if you talk, then they would not be able to hear you. But I think some people believe even if the person is dead, they can still hear you. So that I think that's a fair point. But you know what I'm trying to say? It's like she can't really interact with you, but the fact that he can say something and then she cry, or Nana-chan say something and then the dad cry, it feels more engaged than like Aerith, right? Well, at least in this universe. Let's hope for better in the remake part 3. Let's hope. But so I don't know. But it does feel like though at least Vincent didn't go through the same emotional arc as Cloud did. But this is a spin-off game. It does not have the time or the budget, which I understand. But it does feel like Vincent feels a little bit lighter after this experience, kind of putting some of his past trauma or working through certain thing, kind of. So maybe it's not so burdened down by this like Lucrezia stuff, ne? I don't like the potential implication of her. I feel like Shell kind of like him, but I do not like that. I don't like them together. I think that's a really funky couple. They also don't look like they go together at all, personally. But you know, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I could see him with Lucrezia, right? Like more of like a fancy lady or something. More, I don't know, wearing an anklet, matching jewelry, like red pumps. I can see him with that kind of woman. But Shulk feels too much like a little kid. I mean, not a little kid, but like kind of like Yuffie, where it's like I'm not gonna ship anyone with Yuffie. That's my little sis. Shulk is not my little sis, but it's in the little sis energy. Nah, I think so. Anyway, I think that's it. That's all I have to say. But I enjoyed it. I don't think they would do other spin-off character games. But if they did, I wouldn't be mad. I did enjoy this, but I also am really, really glad that I didn't try to play it on my own. I think, or just playing it at all. I think this kind of fighting is not good for, it's not in my interest. I think it would have been more of a slog. So, yes, everyone say thank you, Lacry. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little watch party. I don't know if I'll do more. I guess we'll just see how things go. I can't do a watch party for Advent Children, but it won't be the next thing I do because it'll take time. But I want to do some kind of video for Advent Children. I might put it, I don't know if I'm going to put it on this channel or like my main channel, which I'll link below, I guess. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And until I see you and whatever I see you in next, remember to be kind to others, especially yourself. I say that kind of weird. Especially enunciation. Especially yourself. Take care and I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye.